Hey guys, Thunder E here, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at video, photos, images, footage from the Galaxy S9 Plus camera. Now, the S9 Plus and S9 have a brand new camera module that has a dual aperture f1.5 and f2.4, allowing for better low light and also just better images overall. The new camera app is also really robust and extensive. If you want to take a look at that more, check out our camera app video. Now, taking a look at the images, one thing you realize is that this thing is quite different from previous Samsung cameras. It actually gives you a more natural, flat, balanced representation of your images. So a lot of the images I'm taking here, especially in daylight, looked really close to the colors, especially the red and the blue there. Normally with Samsung is usually oversaturated, and that's not the case. Even with this awning here, the colors seem very equal, matching to what you regularly see. Now looking at this image here where it's actually taken in the shade, you can see the lighting from the sunset in the background, really nice contrast, and this is one of my favorite images with the Galaxy S9 Plus camera. Again, you can see the balanced tone to all the different color schemes, especially with the gray and the browns with the sunset in the background. Now, taking a look at little Superman here, this is also a sunset, actually sun's almost set. And you can see it, the image also is really nice and crisp, but also no oversaturation. As we go in closer, same thing. So the red doesn't overly pop out, which is nice. Now, this is of course, New York City view. Mr. Danny Wingate will love this because you can see the clouds. He always talks about that. But anyway, big ups to Danny. Go check out his camera video as well. And taking a look at a direct sunset shot, you can see how it actually brings in that sunlight. And this is one of my favorite shots with the Galaxy S9 Plus. You can see the clouds in the background, just a few, but also the sunset really give you that nice just glow to the image itself. Likewise, this image here where we actually back in our sunset, so you can see how well sun is casting on the image. So these are the kind of things that you can really perceive quite well. It's not trying to overcorrect a lot of things for you on your image, but give you the right representation. Now, moving to a nighttime shot, again, little Superman out here in Times Square, a lot of lights, but you see nice representation of the image. And as the lights change, it also matches that change as well on different angles. So you can see with this image, I really like this because it kind of reminds me of Man of Steel, just the background. Now, with a lot of lighting around, in Times Square area, this it allows every single light to pop out, but doesn't really oversaturate there, which is nice. You can see how well this blends with the dark sky coming down, all the different lights all around, which is really nice. Now, moving to some low light photos. This does a fantastic job in low light. This is a low light setting. This is one of the images I posted on Twitter because there were other cameras I actually showcased. This image here is also not a low light image. Again, it's kind of hard to actually tell until you actually see something from a different camera. Now, moving to extreme low light, where it's just lit by a candle. Again, it does a really good job. That f-stop 1.5 really does a good job in capturing a lot of light for you. That's nice. And again, here with the drink blocking the light more, so you can still see little Superman quite clearly. Now, this last shot here in low light is extreme low light. I wish I could show you, we'll save that for a versus video, but I'll show you this image again later on, and it really does a good job in capturing a lot of low light activity on this device, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, this is 4K 60 frames per second. This is what this actually looks like. This is the S9 and S9 Plus can actually capture at that frame rate. Now, it will only do this for 5 minutes, so that is the limitation there. But it's quite clear and vivid. There's no stabilization, so of course that's why I did not actually move. Now we moved to a nighttime shot again, just to show you some comparison. I also want you guys to take a listen to just the sounds of the microphone. I didn't talk, but just capturing the whole arena. The microphone is very solid, as you would expect. Of course, Samsung has got a good job in using good microphones on their devices, the S8, the S7, so as well as the S9. But looking at the imagery, capturing video, 4K 60 frames per second, at nighttime, you can also see it matches the color scenes with all the different lights. Is a little crazy. Now, this is the interesting part. This is Super Slo-mo. Super Slo-mo, once you record it, you can go ahead and do some edits. I wanted to show you this before we actually show you. So you can actually edit the clip, it give you different slow-mo points, but it also has pre-built music. So Samsung actually gives you a bunch of music clips, and you can select that or you can pick yours. But just take a quick listen to our Super Slo-mo clip here. So moving on to the front-facing camera, it's 8 megapixels. The selfie images are pretty nice. You can clearly see them here. This is, of course, me standing out there on the rooftop taking a selfie. And again, the representation is closer to a natural tint, so less saturation, if you will. I do like the way the selfie images are taken on the Galaxy S9 Plus and the S9. So I think it's a really nice, just simple and clear. Not too much saturation of colors. Really nice and balanced, if you will. There were no clouds in the sky, so Danny just letting you know about that one. Now, when we go to the focus selfies, which is basically the portrait mode, you can't blur it out, or you can't adjust the blur like the rear camera. So you just get this general blur, which works, but you know, for me, it's something that at least could be tweaked. In some situations, it comes out really well, and of course, it helps if you have more lighting in the setting, if you will. That actually does a good job with it. But I think overall, it's good. It's just that sometimes, like in this case, you can see everything is just completely blurred out in the background towards the upper left-hand corner of the screen. So that's something to take note. But you know, I would say it varies from photo to photo. Now, it didn't cover hyperlapse or panorama because it would just be too long. But this is just a quick example of the food mode shot. I made dinner and some plantains, if you know what that is, you know, some vegetables. I got some lamb, and it actually comes out pretty well. So there you have it, guys. That is our full image coverage of the Galaxy S9 Plus camera. We took a look at the Super Slo-mo, took a look at 4K 60 frames per second, look at the images in low light, regular situation, all that fun stuff for you to check out. If you have any questions or any comments, let me know. Apologize for this being a little bit lengthy of a video, but I wanted to give you as many photo options as possible for you to take a look at. From myself and Little Superman who helped me out with this, thank you very much. Don't forget to like and share this video, favorite this video, definitely subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the notification icon. This is Thunder E saying thank you very much. Stay tuned for more Galaxy S9 Plus videos. We'll have some more stuff for you, probably next gaming and audio stuff I love. So this is Thunder E saying thank you, and always enjoy your entertainment.
Clouding up my view, clouding up my view, 'cause of you.